Hi, everybody. This is Revelation. Today is Wednesday, April 22nd, 2020. Recording this at 5:45 p.m. Um, I'm not trying to get no financial gain, and this is a theory on treatment for the coronavirus that I'm going to talk to you about today. So, we're going to start. Uh, this is just my theory. Should try because I've been doing research on it. It's not a cure. It's just treatment to slow it down. When you go to the hospital for coronavirus, you got to speak up for yourself because they're just try to let your body beat it. And when you can't breathe no more, they just pull out the ventilators and hope your body can heal itself. You need to speak up for yourself because you don't have your family around because it's very contagious. Nobody there. You don't have no family to speak up for you, so you're gonna have to speak up before you go unconscious. The first thing you need to ask for is a cocktail of antivirus. Okay, the cocktail, like what the AIDS patients take, they take a cocktail of antiviruses. Okay, you want different kinds, not just one, but you want different kinds. What this antivirus will do to the virus, it will slow it down or stop the virus from using the RNA to make copies of itself. But sooner or later, it will figure it out and start making copies. So you need to tell them you want cocktail antivirus drugs. As soon as you go in, most of the time they want you to come in when you having problems with breathing. It might be too late. It might be too late. It might be at the final stages where you're about to die. So if you've been diagnosed with it, you need to go to the hospital, tell them you want to get admitted, and you want the cocktail of antiviruses, different types of antivirus pills, so you can take, or they can use IVs, or use the IV, whichever ones they want to do or you want to do, so you can slow this virus down from copying itself. That's number one. Number two, this is going to be painful, but you got to do it if you want to live. The virus, you might not believe this, the virus is not what kills you. It's your immune system and your own body is what kill you. Okay. You're probably saying, how is that possible? When you get infected, this virus like living in the lungs. So it's building up in the bottom part of your lungs on both sides. It's building up. Your immune system trying to kill it and is overreacting and it's destroying your lungs trying to kill a virus. Okay? So the number two step, you need to tell your doctor you need to drain the fluid out of both sides of the lung. That's to help with your breathing. Okay? Because with that fluid in your lungs, it makes your lungs hard. That's why it's hard for you to breathe. You want to drain that fluid out the lung so it can help with your breathing. Okay? If it's too late and you're on a ventilator, your family need to tell them to drain over the telephone or something. The family members can tell the doctor, drain the lungs on both sides of the fluid. Some of them be like, I pay my money. I want to help my family out the best way. I want to give them a fighting chance. Drain the fluid out on both sides, the left and the right. And the final step is I've been studying the horseshoe bat. And that's where they saying the virus came from. And if you looking at the bat, well, most bats, this bat is an ancient creature from the past. It's been on this planet for millions of years. And I was telling you in other segments how this bat got exposed to this virus. So over time, this bat learned how to live with this virus where it can live. When you look at bats, they don't never touch the ground. They don't never touch the ground. They sleep upside down. When they hunting, they try to be hunting high up. They don't like touching the ground because of the gravity. So like I said, this virus is using the gravity to kill us. So we got to find a way to fight gravity. The only way is a few ways to fight gravity. We all can't go out of space to slow this virus down. So the best bet is when you rest or laying down, you have to be able to sleep in water. That's the only way to slow it down. You're like, what the hell is that? When you're in water, I ain't talking about like a bath. I'm talking about where you're floating, where your body's floating, where it's blocking the gravity out from the ground to pull. You know, when you jump, the gravity pull you right back down. When you throw something up in the air, it's gravity pulling it right back down. You need to be able to rest in water, okay? Because you're fighting against the gravity. So that with the antivirus drugs and you sleeping in the water will slow the disease down where your immune system can catch up and don't overreact to beat the virus. This is a game changer, okay? The whole objective is slowing down the virus, not the immune system. You slow down the immune system, you're going to lose the battle. We're trying to slow down the virus where it can stop copying itself with the antivirus drugs, where we're draining the fluids, even though it's going to build back up again, so we're draining it so your lungs won't get hard, so it won't be hard for you to breathe. And then we're using the water to put a barrier against the gravity so it's not going all the way down and building up in the bottom of your lungs where it's giving your body, your immune system, time to attack the virus and get it out your body. Because if it's all down here, it's going to work hard and it's going to be puncturing holes in your body when you're laying up in the bed, sleeping, because gravity is pulling you down and your immune system is going to be trying to hit hard and it's going to be puncturing holes. It's going to be hard for you to breathe. Your lungs are going to get harder. You're going to suffocate. You're going to have enough energy to breathe for yourself. Then you're going to need a ventilator to help you breathe because you're going to be tired yourself out. So by in the water, I ain't saying where you go to sleep and you drown in the water. It got something holding you up where you can be comfortable in the water while it's slowing the virus down. It's like being in the baby womb. I call this treatment reborn. Got to be reborn. You got to be in water to slow the virus down. I will repeat. When you laying down, when you're resting, you got to be in water to slow it down, to fight the gravity. Because the disease, the virus, the coronavirus is going to the bottom of the lungs. So if you're laying down, floating in water, not just laying down, but if you're floating in the water, it's not going to be going all the way down. So it'll probably be broken up where it gives your immune system time to attack it without overreacting and killing you. The name of the game is slowing down this virus. This virus come in so fast, your immune system don't have time to react, and when it do react, it overreact, and that's what gets you. People who are recovering from this virus, they say, I beat the virus. No, you didn't. The virus is not just attacking the lungs, it's attacking the other organs in your body like the liver, the kidneys, the heart. So if you beat it, you're not build up immune system. You're really asymptomatic. It's, this virus act like the flu, show traits of AIDS, and then scars where it attack the lungs. So If they can't find it in your body, traces of it, and they say you're negative, you're able to go. You're not negative, you're still positive, and you're still going around giving it to people. That's why I say doctors, scientists, whatever, you should go ahead and put everybody on a antivirus cocktail drugs that you have for AIDS to stop the RNA from copying itself. We're trying to slow the virus down. Number two, drain the fluid. This might be a treatment that you have to do every 3 to 4 months. Number two, draining the fluid from the lungs at the bottom, so your immune system won't overact and damage your lungs. And number three, you might have to rest in water probably for the rest of your life to slow it down, just in case your immune system don't beat it until we can find something that can eradicate it. Even though if it show up negative, you may still be positive and spreading it. I don't know. But this can buy time where people can live longer. This is a form of a treatment. Okay? The last resort is water. You're fighting the gravity where it won't be overworking your immune system, where it won't dry out your lungs and kill you. Water is the key. Water is the key. They might have to make they got water beds, but I'm talking about different type of water beds. So when you rest, you're floating in water, so the gravity won't come down and destroy the bottom layer of your lungs and make it harder as a rock where it's hard for you to breathe. All we're trying to do is buy the immune system time to destroy the virus or destroy it where you can be able to survive. I'm not saying this is a cure. I'm saying this is a theory. I ain't trying to make no money off this. But the government, the world, scientists, nobody don't know what to do. They guessing, oh, do this, oh, do that. When you have an ancient weapon, this is a weapon, okay? It was used in the ancient times. I'm talking about in the Bible when God told Noah to build the ark because he's about to destroy this world, okay? This thing been around for a long time. Somebody reactivated, trying to make a bioweapon. They reactivated it. Our body haven't been exposed to it. That's why it's very contagious. It's killing people. Now, if you be like, well, it only killed a certain amount, it's going to keep coming. Like the Spanish flu killed a little bit of people. That first wave, that second wave, it killed millions. So I would like for the doctors, or if you have family members, to try this out. This may give you a shot at living. You should listen. It may save your life one day. But water is the key. Resting in water will slow this down to give your body a chance to fight this and without overreacting and destroying your organs. Water is the key to fight the gravity. Make sure we drain the fluid out the lungs so we can get some of that stuff out of there. And taking antivirus drugs to slow the copying where it won't keep copying itself and getting more and more and more, just overtake your system and exhaust your immune system, and you're breathing and you're dead. 3 methods. It's like throwing a 1, 2, 3. You can't just throw one thing at it. You got to throw combinations at this disease, okay? You got to throw combinations. So this is Revelation. I'm about to sign off. I'm telling you how to treat this to buy us time to eradicate this disease. Thank you and goodbye. Revelation signing off.